Hello, my name is Hilary Rosado, and in this presentation I will be discussing the flipped classroom model. What is a flipped classroom? A flipped classroom is basically the opposite of traditional teaching. So instead of learning new material in class and then going home to do some homework there, students will have the opportunity to learn the material at home before class by watching videos online, doing readings, or having interactive lessons. Once a student steps foot in the class, they will have the chance to work on activities, lead discussions, and have actual hands-on activities. As Bishop and Verleger explain, this model bridges two important parts: individual computer-based learning before class and active learning during class. This is beneficial to many students because they are able to learn at their own pace, considering the fact that they can pause, rewind, or rewatch video lessons when they choose and if needed. Why flipped learning works. Flipped learning encourages students to take an active role in their education. Students who study independently prior to class are more ready to ask questions and contribute to solve problems. Active participation replaces simply listening throughout class time. Because flipped classrooms allow students to spend more time applying what they have learned, opposed to rather than simply memorizing it, Bishop and Verleger study demonstrates that they can increase student motivation, involvement, and understanding. Beyond that, I observed from the provided videos that when teachers are not just focused on lecturing, they feel they can establish a stronger connection with their students. Teacher's role. The biggest change made if flipped classroom is implemented is a teaching role. The job of the teacher is one of the most significant adjustments in the flipped classroom. The Tampa Bay Times story explained how teachers pre-record their lectures and then use class time to assist students with discussions, projects, or problem solving. Teachers take on the role of guides rather than sage on stage. This, in my opinion, helps the classroom feel more engaging and encouraging because students can ask questions and receive quick responses rather than attempting to solve problems on their own at home. In action. I was able to better understand and picture how flipping works in actual classrooms with the provided YouTube videos. Teachers used brief clips as pre-class lessons in the flipped classroom lecture video so that students may become familiar with basic information before class. In What a Flipped Classroom Looks Like, you see the teacher travel around assisting small groups. You can observe students working together, completing projects, and solving problems. Adding on, the flipped classroom model video addressed how this approach develops students' confidence in their abilities and sense of control over their education. Each of the three instances demonstrated how flipped learning may enhance classroom engagement and focus on students. Reflection. All things considered, I think the flipped classroom concept is great since it allows for more adaptability and creativity in the learning process. With the ability to pause and review lessons as often as necessary, students who might fall behind during a live lecture can now easily catch up. However, I also believe that there are a bit of challenges. Access to flipped learning may be limited by the fact that not all students have dependable internet or technology at home. However, when implemented properly, the flipped classrooms can help students learn more independently and make better use of class time. The main goal is to strike a balance through using technology to improve student education rather than replacing it. Thank you.